Okay guys, welcome back to another amazing stream this morning. It is my pleasure to be here with you once again. Then this morning, I'll be taking you through how you can take care of broody hens. Okay, now because whenever it comes to raising local chickens, the hens, if they begin to lay, it will come to a time where they will become broody. And if they become broody, that means they want to hatch their own eggs. If that time comes, there are certain attributes, behaviors that they display. So you, the farmer, you have to take care of those broody hens. And then if they are in the process of brooding for the 21 days and hatch, there are certain things you have to put in place for them to brood and hatch the eggs well. Else, they are going to exhibit some behaviors which will not help you, the farmer. So in this particular video, that is what we'll be discussing. But if this is your first time on the channel, I'm Isaac from Sinai Farms. And then in this farm, I raise local chickens. And then if you're interested in raising local chickens, then subscribe to the channel. Or if you are somebody who have the passion in raising birds, local birds, it can be guinea fowl, ducks, turkey, anything, subscribe to the channel, join the community. Let's reach out to the world about this means of making a living. Okay, so we'll be diving straight to this point here. Okay, let's get in here. Let's see something. I just want to check something in here. Okay, some of the birds are in here. Okay, and some are here. So let's see what is happening here. Okay, let's give it time. Okay, so today I think we have to utilize this area. All right, so guys, whenever it comes to raising local chickens, it's a profitable business. But if you, the farmer, fails to do your job well, then it will be very hard for you to succeed in this particular industry, because there's no clear guide about how to raise these particular birds. Whenever you search online, you search YouTube and all these stuff, there is no clear guide. Okay, that is why I've created this particular channel. That is why I told you that if you start to raise local chicken, create channel, let's become a community, let's become one entity, so that we can promote how to raise these birds and then raise them profitably. Okay, now whenever it comes to local chickens, as I've said already, these birds, if they are laying eggs, it will come to a point where they want to hatch. Okay, they will enter into their brooding stage. Now when they've entered into their brooding stage, there are certain behaviors they exhibit. So if you are a farmer, the first behavior they will exhibit is they will stop to lay eggs. Okay, they will stop to lay eggs. That is the first sign of your birds in the brooding stage. So your bird can be laying eggs. You see your bird laying eggs, 10, 15, 12 eggs, and then the bird stop to lay eggs. That is the first sign to tell you that that bird is in a brooding stage or has entered into the brooding stage. Okay, now some local chickens, they will not show any sign that they've entered into their brooding stage. They will just stop laying eggs and they will never show any sign, but it's a sign that they have entered into the brooding stage, and they will not lay eggs for some number of days. Okay, so that is the first behavior they exhibit. So don't worry if your bird is laying eggs and then she stopped to lay eggs. Okay, that means that bird has entered into the brooding stage. Okay, now the second thing is they want to hatch. Okay, so if you've given them eggs to hatch, you must make sure that you provide enough feed and then enough water in their environment. Okay, there should be enough feed and then enough water, because they will be in the nest. Some can be in the nest for about 12 hours before coming out. Some can be in the nest for about 8 hours, depending on, I think the network wants to disturb, so I have to stand up. Okay, so some of them can be in their nest for 8 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, depending on their own abilities. Okay, they have different abilities. So some can be in their nest for 12 hours before coming out. If they come out, that is when they will drop their poop. That is when they are going to take feed, enough feed that will sustain them in a nest. That is when they are going to take enough water that will sustain them for the next 12 hours before they come out. Okay, so there should be enough feed and then enough water in the environment for them. Okay, so if this is my area that I'm using for the birds, there should be enough feed in the feeders, and there should be enough water in the drinkers. Now, if you did not provide those things, or you just give them some small feed and then give them some small water, before you realize, these birds are going to consume all your eggs. Okay, they are going to consume all the eggs. So you have to be cautious about that. If you did not provide adequate feed and then adequate water in the environment, they are going to consume all the eggs, and then you will not even see the eggshells. Okay, some people are complaining that their birds are broody, and then they are in the process of hatching, and then they come around and then see that there is no egg in the nest. Yes, it is the birds themselves that consumed the eggs. Okay, let's see. Let me. Okay, so I'm just making sure that the network is very stable. Okay, so you find out that if you come to the environment or if you go to the nest, you will not see eggs in the nest. They've consumed it. Okay, it's a behavior they showcase. It's a behavior they replicate. If there is not enough water in the house for them, if there is not enough feed, you didn't provide enough feed in the nest or in the house for them. Whenever they come out, they have to eat. And then they will leave, they will be there till 12 hours, 15 hours, 8 hours before they come out. So if they feel very hungry, that is when they come out. Okay, so if they come out, they are coming to feed and then rest before going back. So if there's no enough water, there's no feed, they will go back and consume all the eggs. You will not even see the eggshells. And if that happens, you, the farmer, you'll be at the losing end. Okay? You'll be at the losing end. So make sure that there's enough water and then feed in the house for them. Else, don't worry, you will see the outcome. You will come back and then you will not see your eggs again. Don't worry. No external parasite has eaten your eggs. It's the birds themselves that ate the eggs. So that is the next attribute or the next behavior they showcase if there's no food or water in the house for them. So you have to take care of that. It's normal for them. Okay, they don't see anything wrong with it. They can consume their own eggs. Now the third thing is, whenever they are brooding, some may want to brood together. For example, let's say 2 or 3 birds, they are laying in this nest. Okay, this nest down here. Let's say 2, 3, or let's say 2 birds are laying eggs at that same place. Okay, and then since they are not many, I just allow them to be laying like that. They are laying till they reach the point of brooding and hatching. You see that the 2 of them will go to the nest together to brood and hatch. So one will go, and then the other one will be sleeping beside her in the nest. When she comes out, she will also go and sleep on the egg. When she comes back, she will also sleep beside her in the nest. So the 2 will be sleeping in the same nest, brooding the same egg, and they will hatch, and the 2 of them will take care of the chicks. is their behavior. If they are laying at the same place, or you the farmer, you are not in control of the farm, you just allow them to brood at anywhere, you see this kind of behavior. Two birds will be in the same nest and want to brood and hatch the same eggs. If you see that, you have to separate them quickly. Okay? Make sure that you separate them quickly. Make provisions for eggs for the other one too, so that she will also be at her own place. Then the other one too will remain in the nest. So you have to make sure that you separate them. Don't allow that, okay? Because you will be at the losing end. When that happens, most of the time, the hatching rate falls even below the 60% mark. And then two birds taking care of, let's say 5, 7, 8 chicks doesn't make any clear sense, okay? Because this is a business. So you better separate them early as possible and make provisions for eggs and then nest for the other one, okay? It's a behavior they showcase. So don't be too relaxed that should happen in your farm, okay? Separate them. Now, the next thing is whenever they brood and then they hatch, that is where the actual work is. You are going to put in a lot of work, especially if 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, they hatch the same time. Let's say you are not using the synchronized hatching system whereby you'll be good morning, see great farm. So if you are in the process, if they've hatched and then you are not using the synchronized hatching system, that is, you are not going to take care of the chicks yourself, what happens is the birds that hatch, they will be taking care of their chicks. But one thing is, they don't like to stay at the same place. That is their behavior. That is their nature. Okay? They don't like to stay at the same place. So you cannot put 3 birds that hatch. You started. Okay? We check you out. So guys, See Great Farms has started his YouTube channel. So we rush him now. Okay, so if you are joining, make sure you go to subscribe to his channel and follow him. Okay, you are going to learn certain things from him. So guys, that is the first channel, I think so. Okay, so let's continue. Now, they will not like to stay at one place. They don't like it. That is their nature. So if you put 3 birds that are taking care of the chicks in this same house, they will fight to the point of even killing each other. They will kill all the chicks for you. Okay? They will peck the chicks, they will kill it. I started with 10 chickens. With time, a year, 6 months, the farm will grow. Okay? So, yeah. So they are going to kill the chicks that they produce because that is their nature, that is their behavior. So you, the farmer, you have to take care of that. Okay? Just separate them. Okay? If they are not many, 3, 4, leave them. They should be on a free range. Okay? They should move with their chicks. They should move around. Okay? They should move around. Let them be on a free range. Okay? So if you are starting with 10 birds, I will advise you just be practicing the semi-intensive. Okay? As the farm is growing, then you begin to use the synchronized hatching system. Okay? So you, the farmer, if you place them in this one house, let's say 4, 5 hens in this one house, then you have to make sure that you separate the parents, their mothers. The chicks will not fight, but their mothers will fight. They will beat the chicks, they will kill them, they will fight each other. And then, guys, what you don't want to see is what you are going to see. They fight to the point of hurting each other. Okay, I can go and show you a bird. They just fight, and then she hurts the other one. She peck her to the point of removing the head skin, the skin that this portion, she removes it. So it's a behavior they showcase. Okay, so you have to do it. You have to separate them. You have to manage it. So what I do here is I'm raising my birds intensively because they are a bit many. Sometimes they will hatch like 8. Okay, 8, 5. Usually I don't like my birds to go out, okay, except I just allow one to go out, that's all. So what I do is I use a simple mechanism. So if you check here, we have this particular stick here. It contains a rope. If you check this stick here at this area, it contains a rope. If you check the sticks around in the house, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sticks. They all contain ropes. Now, those ropes, they are the ones we use to, okay, chain the mothers. We have a way to tie them. They are not going to hurt themselves. No, okay, they are not going to hurt themselves. So we tie them because we want them to feel free in their environment. Or I make use of the cage. You know, I have the cage, 6 chambers. So I put the one bed with her chicks in separate chambers. Okay, so that is how you have to do it. Either you use a cage. If you are doing the intensive, you can use the cage to separate them, or you can have sticks, locks around like this, and then make sure you tie their mothers, and then the chicks will be around their moms. You are going to provide the feed, the drinking water to them at where they are, okay? Else, they are going to fight to the point of killing the birds, okay? So guys, these are some of the things I would like to share with you in this particular video so that it will help guide you on your journey, okay? It will help guide you on how to take care of broody hens, and then if they hatch, how to take care of them, okay? If your eggs are missing, don't worry, you are the one eating it because the feed is not enough for them. There is no enough water for them, okay? So guys, that is what I would like to share with you. The network too is disturbing. This is where we part ways. I will do the needful, and then I think tomorrow we'll meet again. Just the weather is not good. It's almost 8 o'clock, but still the weather is not favorable. So that is why we are no more starting the stream at 6 o'clock. At first, it's 6, but currently I shift it to 7 because of the weather. Okay, still it's 8 o'clock, almost 8, but the weather is still dreamy. Okay, so guys, before the pathways, Sea Great Farms has started his channel and he has started his farm with 10 birds. Guys, let's rush him up. Let's subscribe to his channel. Let's check him out. If you are part of this community, that is the aim. That is our goal. That is our objective. So that we become one entity, one unit, and then we push this message to the world. Okay, so let's go to his channel after the stream. Go to his channel, subscribe, follow him. Okay, so guys, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest